Hey everybody, it's Lee Little from Fast at Home Workouts, and today it's a beautiful day in Portland. There is no way I can film inside. So we're gonna do a full body interval circuit outside. I had Stephanie write in and say, hey, I'm really tired of the treadmill. What can I do to bump up my intensity? So I've got 5 exercises that we're gonna do with 30 seconds of work followed by 20 seconds of rest. And we're gonna do squats, jacks, lunges, and jacks again, follow it up with burpees. I'm going to give you modifications if you're just starting out. This particular workout is good for beginner to intermediate level. If you are a beginner, I would recommend doing the modifications just until your body gets used to this type of interval work, and then you can increase your intensity. So I'm going to take you through one round. It's going to be 5 minutes. If you're a beginner, try and do this 1 to 2 times. If you're an intermediate to advanced, you should be able to get through 2 to 3 rounds. All right, let's get started.
We're starting with squats. Keep your feet shoulder width apart. Keep the weight on your heels as you go into your squat. Your chest is lifted. I want you to look about 6 feet out in front of you to keep good head and neck alignment. And sit back like you're sitting in a chair as you go down. We're going to go through this one more time. Feet are shoulder width apart. Your chest is lifted. Look about 6 feet out in front of you and sit back and down like you're sitting in a chair. We're going into 20 seconds of active rest. You can do whatever you want for the active rest. You just want to get your heart rate to come down a little bit. Clearly, I've chosen to do the 6th grade dance here, so whatever you feel like is fine. Okay, we're moving into jacks. I'm getting ready to show the lower impact version. This is good if you are not able to do a lot of jumping or you're just starting out on an exercise program. Also, I've received a lot of questions about the interval timer I use. It's a Gymboss, Gymboss interval timer. It's awesome. You can find one on Amazon, I think for about $20. So we're going to finish up jacks, and then we're going to go back into active rest with more awesome dancing. Let's talk for a minute about high-intensity interval training and why you should be doing this type of exercise. It's ideal for those of you who are busy, who isn't, and you want to get a quick workout in. We're now going into lunges. Step back into the lunge. Keep the weight on the foot that's in front. And you want to make sure that your knee is not rolling past that front foot. I apologize, I know my feet are cut off on this video. I promise I will fix it for you guys. So we're going to go into active rest here in a minute, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about the high intensity. So the high intensity is super effective for fat burning. It's going to raise your metabolic rate even after you've finished, which is something that your slow cardio does not do. That's why this is so amazing for those of you who are short on time and want to get max results. We're going back into jacks, again 30 seconds. If you don't have an interval timer, you can estimate the 30 seconds. This does not have to be an exact science. And again, if you're tired at this point, you can go into the lower intensity modification and just try and get through those 30 seconds until you move on to the next exercise. Last round of active rest. I'm going to spend a little bit of time talking about the next exercise coming up, which is burpees. This one is a killer for everybody. My friend Hannah calls this the exercise of death. So I'm going to talk about burpees, hands overhead. You're going to put them on the ground. Your feet jump back in, and you jump up. Now, if you want to make that harder, add a push-up in the middle. If you want to make it easier, you can walk those feet back instead of jumping them. Walk out and walk back in. Burpees are especially tough at the end of the workout, but they are really great for maximizing your fat burning.
Whew, that is it. I am roasting. If you're a beginner, try and get through that circuit one more time. If you're more intermediate to advanced, you should be able to get through that 2 more times. And that'll give you a great fat burning circuit. It's going to keep your metabolism elevated for 24 to 48 hours. Thanks for watching. I'm going to post another awesome fat burning workout soon.